Welcome back, time travelers. We're going back to the year 1987 on the YouTube channel Time Travel is Possible. Today we're going to be looking at and reviewing the 1987 Mobile Command Center by G.I. Joe. There's a lot going on with this, so it's going to take some time to break it down. But I know if you're tuning in, just like me, the number one question is, how do you open this thing that looks like a tackle box or a Jawa sand crawler? And the answer's right there. Let's set it up. So the first thing you want to do to get this open on the third floor where the number 3 is, and that's the easiest thing to do, is to grab underneath here on this bar coming down and then just pull it back. And then you also see that the getaway ramp has fallen down, which can get in the way or block you from opening up that third floor. The next most important step is to create a gap right here where the supports that have it come in and out can move backwards for that second floor to open. The only way to do this is to go ahead and slide this down carefully, this whole front center here, where you put the guys, so that it creates that gap. And after you have that done, I've never really tried to slide this back up because it's a pain to get this up and down, and you got to be careful. Can slide in and out. And so that leaves you with the 2 support ramps, not support ramps, but support pillars underneath that help you stand it up. And then you have all 3 levels out, and we'll take a look at each level now. The third level is the missile bay, and with this is what it looks like when it's all put together and not deployed. And then you can take this guy out, you can take this one out. That's the helicopter landing pad. Hopefully you can see that. That's right there, that's the helicopter landing pad. And then if we back out some more, then you gotta flip. These are on like a track, and this thing can go back and forth. But you do want to flip that up first, and then the second part up, so that it creates this, where the missiles will pop up. And those are falling off. We had one missile pop off. So that goes down here. And then so obviously you want to have all the missiles, which there are 6 that go here and fall off pretty easily. These bright orange missiles. And then there's also 6 of them inside the missile bay. And that is basically the third level's purpose. And then you have that escape ramp slide right there. The second level is the command bay. And there's a couple features on this to take note of that you want to make sure are there. That's the jail cell, which just pops in and out. So if you put, this guy from Street Fighter, if you put him in there and then put him down, he'll be inside the jail cell. And then you also have where mainframe, dial tone, whoever you want to put right here, can run the command center. And then you have these drop downs here. There's 2 of those. So that's what that looks like. And then you can see there's the board there. You want to make sure that's there also for the command center. Bottom level is the service bay. So one of the important pieces is this door that comes down. Then you have the crane that flips around, and it has this little hook which works with this engine, which apparently is the Awe Striker engine So you could take the Awe Striker and put it in there, and then you can replace the engine and work on it. You also have this, which has a hose that comes out of it. I'm not going to unravel it right now. And then you have two hoses in the back here. And then also you can hold weapons in the weapons compartments there. And then it comes with these 6 guns, which can break easily, snap off. They're similar to the 1983 headquarters, G.I. Joe headquarters. And there's 6 of those. And then I think there's 4 or 6 searchlights. I can't remember, black ones. And I do not have any of those. So the things that I don't have on this one are the searchlights. And then also I'm missing 2 wheels, which we'll go over the wheels in a second. But let's look at the front here. The front has this radar dish with 4 missiles, and then it has like the cockpit compartment where you can put 3 guys in here. This is always tricky. Sometimes it stays. Most of the time it stays. If you tried to roll around, it'd probably break down as far as this windshield or fall down. And then you have 2 side windshields that you want to make sure are there with the tabs. You have some sort of whammy duster bar at the bottom here. You want to make sure that's attached. And then there are 2 guns that kick out from each side. Now this gun can stay on if you don't play with it, but it does fall off because there's a tab that broke. So you do want to make sure those both are on there. If they're not, it's not really a big deal, but that is something that you should take note of that can break. There is a close-up of the tab right there that broke off that holds the gun. You do want to make sure it comes with the 4 wheels here, these triangle wheels on both sides. And then on the inside of these wheels, there is, I don't even know if we can get to it. There's this gray wheel here that will be missing a lot. So there's only 2 on the front. Now, everybody knows that these wheels don't work well to move the mobile command center at all. So it's not a big deal if they're missing, and don't plan on rolling the mobile commander center around unless you're gonna put some better makeshift wheels on there. And then on the back here you have another 4 missiles that you want that shoot off the back. So that's pretty much everything on here. One more thing, you do have this transport elevator, escalator type thing. It does just stick right onto this part here, and then at the bottom it just slides in to like a little notch. I'm not going to put it in there right now. And then this goes up and down to bring the G.I. Joes. You want to make sure that's there. When you're opening it, you want to take that off, and then it goes onto the back apparently. That completes the review of the 1987 Mobile Command Center by G.I. Joe. Pretty happy with this one. It's near complete. They could go, they originally retailed for like $35 or so back in the 80s, and a near complete one or more can go for over $100, and if it has the box, forget about it. But once again, thanks for tuning into the YouTube channel. Time travel is possible, and I'll try to get some more content out there for you guys to see in the future. Thanks again, time travelers.